Guys, it's Jess, Mystic Lady Tarot 777, and I'm here to bring you beautiful earth signs, your love predictions for the rest of the year. So we'll find out what's coming up for you, lovely earth signs, and then we're going to see how, when these things are happening, who they are, what's going on for love. For the earth signs today, Spirit, I'm just shuffling one of my decks. I'll be pulling from many decks so we can get a clear picture of what's happening for the rest of 2021 for my beautiful, beautiful earth signs. All right, guys, what have we got? The first cards to come out. Whoa, don't take these as a, don't instantly freak out because we haven't got the full message yet. These are just the first cards that want to come out. This one wants to come out reversed. Look at that. Okay, this is just an initial, and we'll get clarification as we go along. All right, my beautiful earth signs. Well, it ends in happiness. Look at that, happy ending. So what's coming up for the rest of the year? I mean, we've only got the rest of October, we've got November and December, and then that's the year over. So it's not too long to wait till next year anyway, and this is just to find out what's happening before the end of 2021, guys. So if you're an earth sign, I see that you're not holding out much hope for love, and you've been burnt by love in the past. You've had your heart hurt, and you've kind of got your own happiness, if you know what I mean. You concentrate on the family that you do have, and also your maid family, which are your friends that you really trust. And you might be someone that only has a few friends and that you really, really trust, and you don't really like drama, and you find other people to be a lot sometimes. You find like you can be juggling a lot of things in life, but it's your family and it's your home and family that really makes you feel whole. And you do feel like you're somebody who does the choosing when it comes to love. So you're the person that does the choosing. But it does end up making you incredibly happy. You're incredibly grateful for what you've got at the end of all this. So by the end of the year, your cup's going to be running over. You're going to be feeling really happy. I mean, there is a sense of joy and triumph here and here. It's like you've got this star quality, earth signs. You've got a star quality. And although you feel awful at the moment and you're just concentrating on juggling work, and you're happy enough with the family you've got and the friends you've got, but I do feel like the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Swords are your energy. So when it's coming up for a love reading, I don't see them as the people coming in as such, but I really think that you're the one who feels stubborn, like you're all right on your own. But the Queen of Swords is actually a little bit lonely, and you don't want to admit it. Let's clarify that. Yeah, you're kind of done with other people's drama. You're done with other people's talking and things other people have said. And you're done with talking as well. It's like you're done with chatting. You don't really want a relationship at the moment. It's like you haven't got the energy for a relationship at the moment anyway. Listen, only take what resonates, guys. If you're an earth sign that's watching this and it resonates, fair enough. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. This is a general reading and not for everybody. But I am seeing that somebody out there, one of you earth signs, is definitely feeling a bit lonely and doesn't want to admit it. All right? You really don't want to talk about it, and you don't want to talk about it anymore. Even if people try and ask you if you're all right, you hate that. People are like, are you okay? And you're like thinking, I would be if you stopped asking me if I was okay. I can feel that. All right, Page of Pentacles can be somebody who's obsessed with you coming in. So maybe you don't like all the attention. Yeah, you want to protect your heart from that. Okay, for this section, the world. Right, for this section, I see something like you're forgetting to be grateful for what you've already got, and you're seeing you want to move on to greater things, but you're actually letting that go now. You're actually letting that idea go now and being more contented with what you find at home, whether it be your friends, even your housemates, your family, it might be your pets. It could just be your pets. I can hear my dog kicking himself. Ziggy, he's scratching. So we're talking about pets, and my dog starts scratching himself in the background. Hello, he's come to say hello. He's trying to jump up on me when I'm doing a reading. Ziggy, not now. So this is a new cycle for dog. This is a new cycle for the earth signs, and you are going to let go of those feelings that you once had. The Four of Wands is giving you that triumphant feeling. You're working with a lot of, you don't mind working with other people or partying with other people. You're starting to feel that sociability coming back. Before the end of the year, you're going to feel like sociability coming back, and like you can light up any room. Whenever you walk into a room, you're the one that lights it up. By the end of the year, you're going to feel like the star again. You're going to have all that hope of everyone just like gravitating towards you. Yeah, you know the law. The Hierophant knows the law. And in this case, it's spiritual law. You will get a lover before the end of the year. So no wonder you're so happy with yourself. The conclusion is that you're so incredibly grateful for life and emotionally gleeful. You're just emotional joy filling every single one of your cups. All right, guys. The lovers, you're definitely getting a lover before the end of the year. And it's because you remembered who you are and started sparkling again. And your sparkle emanates out. And everybody feels it. Earth signs, everybody feels your hierophancy as well. Hierophancy. I just made up that word. But the fact that you are a hierophant, I'm seeing that energy around you. You've got these traits. And it's a good thing. They just know what's right from wrong. Okay? Eight of Pentacles wants to come out to say that they know what's right from wrong, and it's work to stay on top of that. It is work, because it takes a lot of mental diet. It takes a lot of energy to actually stay on top of that. Your mental diet is knowing what's right from wrong, and sometimes people can try and lead you astray, but, you don't like taking too much on because you feel overwhelmed. I do think you're overwhelmed still with a past hurt, and you can't quite get over it yet. So you're not really going to be that interested in this Page of Pentacles when they come along. You might just throw yourself into work and study. So it's got two sides of the coin. Four of Pentacles is protecting the heart, protecting your feelings. But you might give them a chance. I didn't really investigate this card so much. It's like you've stopped feeling in the wars at this point. You've let that all go. You've let the past hurts all go at this point. And the Lovers comes along. And it's because you put the work into yourself. And you meditate and you find your inner peace. And that is so beautiful, guys. You found your inner peace. And that is only going to lead you towards the lover that you deserve. And they'll find you. Let's find out who they are. Right? There's somebody that you were dreaming about. You may have stopped dreaming about them. You may have given up. You might have been manifesting them and have actually given up, which doesn't mean that, it just means you've let go. It might not mean that you gave up on the want and the desire, but that you learned to let go. Queen of Pentacles is saying that you might have been, they might be someone that, leaves you not feeling like hugely like alone anymore, and you've still got that abundance to you, but it's not so like you don't have to go around being like, I'm the queen all the time. You just feel happy. You understand that being in love is, a partnership, and you don't want to be all narcissistic about it, even though you manifested them, and you did, and that's what you're so happy about. They make you feel fantastic, obviously. You wouldn't feel like that, but partly you've done this, you've done this yourself. You've manifested them with your mind. You actually let go. I shouldn't have said gave up. You let go ages ago. You let go of the desire. You let go of the need. Yeah, it killed off. You killed off the need, and you didn't let go of the desire. You kept on. Your inner being knew that you still wanted it. Okay, your queens are all out of whack. Your queens are all coming out reversed. Earth signs. This is your loneliness falling away. You're not lonely anymore. By the end of the year, you're going to have found somebody who's killed off all your fear and doubt, makes you feel not lonely anymore. How do they make you feel? They make you feel like the worst is over and that there's hope in the darkness, but you're not over emotional about them. You're not all over emotional about them. And the Page of Pentacles has come out twice here. It could be him, her, they, whoever this was. Actually, the one you sort of weren't sure about, kind of rejected. Didn't see the good in initially. By the end of the year, you may be giving them a chance. They may be coming into you in a different way, so they're not so obsessive, or they're not showing that they're so obsessed with you, and that was putting you off before. When people are obsessed with people, it is off-putting. It drives them away. Oh, look at this. The Lovers and the Knight of Cups. This indicates that this is somebody potentially younger than you, and when the Knight of Cups comes out, it's just like your typical knight on a white horse, except in this case it's a pink psychedelic horse, and he's a dandy. Look at this guy, the green feather in his pink hat, all the light glowing out of his cup. So I'm seeing this could be a showman, not in the literal sense, well, maybe in a literal sense, but, you know, a real buzzing personality, a guy with a big personality. Everyone sort of loves, basically. Everyone loves this guy, and he's coming towards you. Guy, girl, he, she, or they. Remember, whenever I say he, it's he, she, or they. And I do feel like that they've dropped the obsession, and now they're attractive to you, because you're like, why aren't they obsessed with me anymore? There's something good about them. Peace, that's what you need. Just a bit of peace and quiet, peace and relaxation. The way this card is drawn is different to other representations of the Four of Swords, and I read by representation and actual guided messages that I get. So this is just literally having a rest. This represents having a rest, and it's not a bad thing. It's nothing to do with nightmares or anything like that, okay? It's like your dark clouds are gone. Do you know when you're asleep, you're resetting? Your emotions may purge in dreams. Your subconscious will purge them in nightmares, but that's all it is. And they can't hurt you. You can only learn from them. You can actually use the messages in dreams to turn your daily waking life around. So this person's going to bring you a sense of peace. And I do think that, I mean, just the pure ultimate joy that you're feeling, the pure ultimate joy, it's like a relief that they've come along. It's like, finally, this has happened to me, sort of thing. I'm hearing those lyrics. Justice. You deserve this. You deserve this, earth signs. I'm telling you, right? You've been wanting this for such a long time. You've been wanting a lover that you deserve for such a long time because you've been hurt. And people in the past didn't deserve you. They didn't recognise you were the star, you see. The people in the past haven't recognised you as the star that you know you are. And it's going to take you a little while longer to work that out and to stop rejecting what's good for you. I mean, what is wrong with someone being well into you and obsessed with you? There's nothing wrong with that. It's it's someone that really, really likes you. Why do we find that repelling, Energy is weird. If you don't think you're good enough to receive that love, maybe. But you are, all right? And by the time the year's up, you've remembered that. I'm seeing that in about, not just the end of, let me hear it from spirit properly. They're saying, like, there's somebody shouting outside my house. That's a sign, because I heard October the 18th at that point, but that's like literally in a couple of days. So all of this, I'm going to clarify that in a minute, but you may start feeling all better within a couple of days. But the quicker you start to feel better, oh, babies, check it out. Okay, that was bottom of the deck, because I was going to move on to a different deck, but I want to pull you a couple more from this deck. The star is doubled here because Spirit is shouting to you to remember who you are. I actually think that October the 18th could be the right date, because it could even be when you're watching this right now. Literally, because by the time you've watched this reading, I think he would have already turned your energy around and sped up the process to the end result, which you want. You want the Lovers, you want the Nine of Cups, you want this Knight of Cups. You want to be the star again. Okay, we've gone back to current energies. So, like, you're not doing yourself any favours by forgetting how strong you are. Guys, you're able to, like, walk right up to the lion and face anything. So don't ever doubt yourself, because I'm feeling that strength coming out of you. I already was throughout this entire reading. You're someone that goes in and heals yourself. You're incredibly strong. You do that work on yourself. It's truly beautiful. You do that work on yourself, and you study and you meditate. Whatever needs to be done, you spend as much time in solitude as you can until you feel better, until you feel like this again. But then there are times where you forget to feel like that. Guys, you are strong enough. You can achieve anything with the power of your strength. You've got lions by your side. You've got lions that you can close the mouths of. I'm shuffling a different deck for you now. It gets so muddled. When I do spreads, I do not read traditionally and I read intuitively, so the meanings may not be the same as what other people come out with. I don't really know what other people come out with, but look at that. You're protecting your heart. We've got this doubled as well. Doubles don't mess about, guys. Listen to the messages. Where were you? There he is, see? 2, 4 of Pentacles. Spirit's saying it's fine to protect your heart, but don't reject what could be good for you. It's fine to protect your heart, but don't reject things that could be good for you. That wanted to come out again. I got a whole chunk here when I went to take one. In order. 4 of Swords and 6 of Swords. Okay, you are getting that horrible feeling back from the very beginning of the reading. Right while I'm reading, because you forgot about all this good stuff already, and you've got this mood swing thing where you go from ultra confident back to like really low, and you really do like to purge in your nightmares, purge in your dreams, but that's okay. Look at this, getting out of a bad situation here. You're going to move past these bad feelings. I mean, we've already seen that. The Hermit's, you're going in within. The Hermit's basically one card to represent this message that you already had. Very much so. You're very good at going within. I'll put them there for a second. This is what Spirit wants me to read out. But you're very good at going within and working out your own problems. I really think that is a beautiful thing, because you have got this star element to you, and the more you radiate that energy, the more other people feel that energy, and the more it allows you to free up your heart to not protect it so much and maybe give people a chance. Like little Page of Pentacles. The guy's obsessed with you. Give him a chance. You won't feel like doing that. You'll be like, no, who are you to tell me to do that? But wait and see. Before the end of the year, I can see that you might be giving them a chance, because they've turned their energy round. And they're a Knight of Cups for you now. They're not showing that obsessive side. It's like they're not bothered anymore. But truly, don't worry about your dreams. They're completely meaning. Look at this. This is the little pile that came out as your final bit of message, right? Earth signs. You got a Knight of Cups again. He loves you. He loves you, Earth signs. He, she, or they. This person is coming in. This isn't a message. This is actually a human coming for you with a message of fantastic love. They've got love for you, all right? They're going to be your lover. Before the end of the year, look at the triumphant feeling. Look how good that makes you feel. You feel like you've won. You feel like finally, this is my time. I've deserved this for a really long time. You're going to be like, you feel like you've beat off the competition. This is someone really popular. It's like everyone wants them. Or so you think. The competition is actually just in your mind. If you want it and you believe it's perfect for you, then it is. All right? This is your reality. Don't forget to be grateful. Don't forget to be grateful. Don't worry about his popularity, his, her, their popularity at all. It's got nothing to do with your relationship. You could have times where you might forget to be grateful. But remember all the glimmers of hope. This card actually represents a little flower growing out of the water. And that's your blooming, like relationship, blooming out of emotion. So open your heart. And the Two of Pentacles is like juggling two different things usually. But for this particular message, I really feel like for you earth signs, it's time to actually hold on to what you learnt throughout the process. And in the beginning part of the reading, when you're really working on yourself, and killing off old pains and dropping the, all the thoughts of lack, dropping the obsession, dropping the need for any love is what will ultimately bring you your love. Do we have any more messages for this beautiful, beautiful reading, Spirit? I'm going to pull you guys an oracle card. Just make sure you can see these. I'm going to pull you guys an oracle card. I hope you like my messy, unedited reading style. I do work on Instagram, it's Mystic Lady Tarot 777. So join me there. I do live videos and all sorts, but I love that live feel. Spirit's here with me now, and I can feel what sort of spirit guides are with me and that kind of thing. Cards literally fly onto the floor sometimes, and that's how it rolls. I don't know if you can see that. This is your advice. Oracle cards. Right, autumnal equinox. That's right now. That's this time of year. All the leaves fall off the trees. It's time to release and let go. It's time to drop. Dropping the desire as in the feelings of lack. All right, guys? You don't have to stop wanting what you want. You don't have to stop wanting love. But this is more about knowing you deserve it. I want you to use the affirmation, I deserve great love. I am worthy of everything I desire. Look at this, Earth, Gaia, nurturing. This is how we are made of rainbows and nature. We are nature, we are the Earth. I want you to go out and feel part of nature and part of the Earth now and understand that we're all one thing. And when you think other people are separate, nature is separate, etc., you're wrong. It's all an illusion of separation, and there really is no separation. Everything's going on within you. And whatever goes on within you goes on without you, as in outside of you. So just remember that. Okay, I've been using crystals a lot more lately than I have done in ages. My house is full of them. But to meditate with one is really, really, really beneficial. They can really channel the particular chakra that you're working on. They can channel the right energy into that. They can absorb negative energy. Guys, ask the fairies for help at the moment. Just like I do when I'm walking with the dog, I ask the fairies for messages. I get spirit guided messages all the time from them. Ask your spirit guides to come out and help you with messages. Ask for messages in dreams. You guys personally, I wouldn't just say that to anyone, but because you got this card twice, I want you to ask for messages in dreams. I know that's not the same, but they're the same, and that's very similar. I want you to just ask for messages in dreams You know, they don't have to be nightmares, but you can find out what's going on and analyze your dreams. I think that'd be really beneficial for you right now. And I'm going to do some letters as a little conclusion. I should move these over there. Let's do some letters. See if anything resonates with you. See if it indicates anyone's initials. You may not know this Knight of Cups, but they're coming. It's a beautiful reading. It's one of my favourite cards. You know when you meet a Knight of Cups because they knock you off your socks. They blow your feet as such. Sweep you off your feet. This is the seed you've been sowing, however you want to spell it. You've manifested this. What did I say? Your seeds sown are now coming into fruition. And I don't know if there's any initials there relevant to you, but take a little screenshot. And if you can, recognise any initials or make up any words out of that are personal to you, then that's cool. But don't forget to ask your fairies for advice at the moment, guys. And that was a really beautiful reading. Please feel free to rewatch, like, share, follow, please subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what you thought. And thanks for joining. Please join me on Instagram. I'm Mystic Lady Tarot 777. I love you guys, and wow, look at that. I hope you liked it. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the year, guys.